Hey friends, welcome to One Flight Down Basement Beer Tastings and another Back of the Beer Fridge Sunday. Today we're looking at a beer from the Grizzly Paw Brewing Company in Canmore, Alberta. All right, so this is a beer. It's a red ale, Rutting Elk Red. I got this one from my friends George and Audra, who took a little trip out to Alberta last fall. So this beer has been in the beer fridge not quite a year, but a little longer than I'd probably want it to have been. But it's not an IPA, so it could be okay. IPAs, I've been told, a 6-month window is about really as long as you can leave them. This one's a red ale. What can I tell you about this? This medium-bodied red ale layers chocolate and roasted malt flavors with a balance of English hop character. Ingredients: water, malt, hops, yeast. Yeah, just some information on touring the brewery and that kind of thing. It's unpasteurized, 5% alcohol. Yeah, that's what we got. I have had beers from Grizzly Paw before. It's been a while, and the ones that I had were a little more, I think I had a raspberry ale. I can't remember what the other one was. I think they were both pretty fruity beers, like fruit-forward beers. Yeah, it wasn't just kind of a fairly normal red ale. So yeah, I don't know. We'll give it a try, see what it's like. Dramatic look. All right, let's pour out this red ale. Is it gonna look red? It better look red. Red ales aren't always my favorite style of beer, to be honest. That's probably why I haven't drank this one yet. I used to love red ales. I drank them all the time, and it's just, I don't know, I got a little tired of them after a while. That said, since I started doing these videos, I have done a couple of red ales that I really liked. So, maybe this will join that club. So yeah, it's a very, I don't know, it's so much red, but just a very deep brown. I don't know if you can you see the upside down snowfall going there? It's pretty good. Nice, big, fluffy head on this one. Look at that. Doesn't that just look like the perfect beer? I mean, God, it looks almost as good as my Chuggy Award, fake beer right here. Look at that. It looked like twins. Yeah, I know. I'm just pointing out my Chuggy Award. Okay, it's enough, Alan. Stop it. Okay. All right. Let's see what this is like on the nose. Definitely getting a bit of sweetness on the nose, like a nice roasted malt kind of a note. Subtle though, not overpowering. All right, let's go in for a sip. Cheers. That's quite sweet. Definitely a maltier beer. Nice smooth mouthfeel. It's actually quite decent. Sitting in the fridge for a year I don't think has done anything to it. Tastes exactly like what a red ale should taste like, as far as I can remember. It says something with chocolate notes. Yeah, I get a little bit of that. More just kind of an overall sort of sweetness. There's a little bit of the chocolate in there, and like a roasty malt note. It's a pretty decent beer, actually. This isn't bad at all. I think we're past the point with Back of the Beer Fridge Sunday where I'm finding like disturbingly old beers. I've done a couple that I just couldn't even remember when I got them, and we're looking at like, is this like 2 years old? I think I had one that I figured had to have been at least 3 years old. Yeah, yeah. So I think we're past that point with this series. You never know. There could be something back there that surprises me. Speaking of which, I guess now is time to go into the back of the beer fridge and see what the next back of the beer fridge Sunday beer will be. Let's check this out. Man, okay. Yeah, I think we're just getting into good stuff in the back of the beer fridge Sunday now. So, yeah, I feel kind of bad that this one sat in the back for so long. I mean, it's not been that long. It's not even been anywhere near like a year like this one has. Like I probably got this in the spring. It's not an old beer at all. And the only reason I think this beer found its way to the back of the fridge is because it's a stout, and I just don't do a lot of stouts in the summertime. Yeah, I know. Nutmeg 2 Palmetto says that every season is stout season, and you know, to a certain degree, I can agree that I just rarely crave a stout in the summer. So yeah, this is actually a beer that I got from Shane at Shane's Craft Beer Review. I want to say I got this like back in the spring sometime. So it's not that old. And I imagine it's pretty good. I think I saw Dave's TV do a review of this one. It's called Hopkins Tomb. It's, I believe, from the Breakwall Brewing Company. He sent me a few from Breakwall. Yeah, Breakwall Brewing Company in Port Colborne, Ontario. Yeah, he sent me a bunch of beers from them. I did review. I think this is the last of them. I think I was just saving it because it was a stout, and I was just never in the mood for a stout. But I'm sure it's very good, and again, it's not that old. So maybe the concept of back of the beer fridge Sunday is shifting. Maybe it's maybe this series has run its course. I don't know. Although it does give me an excuse. Like otherwise, I would have probably waited till like September, October to drink this. So another month or two. So yeah, maybe this was the right thing to do. The only way to get at it a bit sooner. I am looking forward to this, and next Sunday I will do a video on Hopkins Tomb from the Breakwall Brewing Company. All right, friends, thank you so much for dropping by the Terry Isle Basement Pub. I will see you all again real soon.